Well, hello everybody and good evening and welcome back to the Age of Engineering. Yesterday I said that I was not going to be live streaming today. It was kind of true, kind of not true, maybe. Maybe true, because I didn't stream all day. But I just wanted to do a live stream tonight. So that way we can kind of go over what I've done today and what we're going to do. Let me pull up chat. So I might be streaming for about an hour or 2 hours, 3, I don't know. Anyways, first thing is first, just ignore that like you don't see it, okay? Anyways, let's start in this room. So I made a resonator and a manual mill today because we needed stone burnt because the this guy over here requires some of the stone burnt, the void ore miner. So we got the void ore miner now. This guy's mining away. We're getting different things in here. Coal and redstone and lapis, diamonds, emeralds, and most importantly, more gold and stuff. We're also getting some ores that I've never seen yet. So it's kind of cool. Sodalite, peridot ore, sheldonite ore, tungsten. Haven't really gotten any of this stuff yet, so it's nice to see some new ores. We're getting the uranium in here. This is basically the tier 1. The tier 1 seems very slow, so I may end up upgrading that at some point in the next few days to at least a tier 2 or 3 if we can afford to do that. But mostly I just want it to run so that way we can build up some resources, you know, so that way we can have resources to craft new things. So yeah. I also made some cobblestone generators. So cobblestone generators, just cobblestone, lava, water, glass, and then iron and stone, diamond and stone, blaze rods and stone, and then finally emeralds and stone, which I haven't upgraded them to tier 5 yet because obviously we don't have enough emeralds. But we are getting emeralds over there in the void ore miner. So we're getting our emeralds. Currently making a triple compressed cobblestone right now. We got 481. I've let this run all day pretty much. It's been running all day. Still getting gold in here periodically, which is wonderful. So I've been collecting the gold and then, you know, hopping over here to the smeltery and putting these guys in here, and we got a crap ton. There's 28 blocks of gold in here right now, so we're good on gold for a long time. Well, until I start crafting crazy things again. So yeah, we're pretty good to go on gold. Currently I have about 4 stacks and 18 there. We're good on iron again because I made up a bunch of iron again. But pretty much as long as that void ore miner is running, we're going to be getting more resources. It's never going to run out of power because we have that nice... you know, we have this nice guy, the solar panel controller tier 2. So we're never gonna, you know, we're not gonna run out of power for the time being. If you look here, these guys aren't even, you know, they're not even going down, so we're good there. Anyways, I think that's pretty much everything that I've done today. I did do some more tree breeding. Saplings, we got the IP sapling today, and I think we got this one, the Paduk, or however you pronounce that. I think that's all the saplings. I'm still trying to get that cherry sapling. So I guess we could pop on over here and see if maybe we'll get lucky and get one. So I did cut down some other trees over here. I still can't figure this daggone this thing out here. Like, so when I put common queen or common princess is obviously, you know, the princess and the drone's going to make a queen. But when I'm doing these ones, they turn into the they start turning into the Meadows drones for some reason. So I can't actually get the common drones, but I mean, we got some as it is, so that's fine. But I can't get the common ones to do what these two guys are doing for whatever reason. So I don't really know. And then we got some cultivated ones, and slowly getting somewhere with the bees. So it kind of looks like we're back to square one with, you know, trying to get some bees. So I'm trying to get to the noble, so that way we can get to the majestic. And then finally, after we get the majestic, we can get our imperial, because we need industrious. We need this industrious. And it's a real pain in the butt. And I've been really struggling with you know, trying to get the bees bred up. It's just really hard to do. But it looks like we do have some pollinated leaves here that we can break to check to see what we get. And maybe if we're lucky, we will get you know, one of those cherry ones that I've been trying to get for like 2 days. I'm trying to get those for like 2 days, so just sad. It's hard to get these things, you know. All right, I just need my grafter pretty much for right now. Let me put this stuff away. And our glowstone, let's put that back. Let me go over here and harvest these and see what we get. You know, this is weird. When I had the staff of traveling in my hand and I try to travel, it will not let me. That is so weird. I don't know why that is. Really, really weird. Alright, so we're hoping to get some of those cherry ones. So that's a no-go. That's a no-go. And that's nothing. And that's one. Nope, that's a silver lime. So anyways, the silver lime and the apple oak can produce the cherry sapling, and also the silver birch and the silver lime can produce it. So it's just a huge waiting game. I think it's about a 10% chance to actually get it. So man, it's a pain. It's a pain in the butt. It really is. I'll tell you what, let's do like some more of these here and let's see if maybe we get lucky enough. Trash those, I don't need those. So those will eventually grow and then maybe we'll get lucky and it'll start pollinating what we need. And the reason why I want these ones is because you can get lots of seed oil from the cherries. There's 10% chance. Apple, silver lime, or it's, like I said, silver lime and silver birch. So, you know, like I said, just a waiting game. Just a freaking waiting game. We're doing good on these drones here. I just don't understand why this one wants to switch to something else. It almost acts like kind of a scenario that if we got a common queen and a common drone, they're actually making different stuff. But it's weird because if I look at common queen, common and common doesn't make anything. So I don't know how that's actually happening. So there is no common and common to make anything. So I don't know, like I said, I don't know why when I have a queen in here with a common drone, it's making other stuff. I don't know why that is. So that's, you know, that's been the issue pretty much. But anyways, this guy in the meadows, drone is how we make the common. So it's just really, really weird. But really, I just need to get to where I can get the cultivated one. Because we need the cultivated princess. So that's common and forest, but we don't have a common princess now. So we have to kind of go back to step one. It's pretty aggravating trying to do this whole bee thing. It's so hard to get it to work properly. So these guys, you know, they'll make the common queen if possible. Common queen there. And it's weird because I don't see anything that says common princess either, so maybe they are making different types of bees because there is no common princess. Because I don't see any of these. Well, let's look up princess. I mean, it does say common princess, though. But if you look at the recipe, it only makes, only makes the queens. It's really weird. But I'm hoping that we can get through the bees and eventually, get what we need. Yeah, it just sucks having to wait on this stuff. We just have had such bad luck on breeding trees even, too. But, it is what it is. So right now I'm going to work on making something else here. So we're going to make the void resource miner. We're going to have the resource miner and the ore miner like kind of close by each other. This one is 24 structure blocks tier 1s and 20 machine base. I want to make that tonight. So firstly, I'm going to need basalt because we're going to make this one basalt out of basalt. Because the other one, this one is alabaster. It's white. So I figure why not have one that's white and have another one that's black. So, kind of black and white, I guess. That's what I'm going to be working on tonight. A resource miner. Structure block tier 1s. I've made plenty of those. The structure block tier 1 is just electrical steel, redstone, and gold. And obviously basalt. So should have enough electrical steel to do this. Now we just need some redstone. Second. Let me trash those bees. I don't need bees. Okay. Let's say 20 or 24. Okay, 24. Missing a couple pieces of electrical steel. Okay. Missing some electrical steel. That's fine. I'm just missing 2, I think. But what did I just make? I think I made the wrong thing. I think I made energetic. Whoops. Electrical steel, what are you? Oh, that's the iron called silicon. My bad. Whoopsie. 2 iron and 2 coal dust, yeah. This, and this. There we go. And that should make us exactly 24 of the blocks that we were trying to make. Yes, okay. All right, there's a 24 basalt structure blocks, tier 1. Let's see what else we need. I think it's the machine base. So this is the part that requires the triple compressed cobblestone. So yeah, 20 machine base. So this is kind of the same as the it's the same as the void ore miner in a way. There's not much difference. Okay, how much stone burnt do we have? I don't have enough stone burnt. Okay. We're gonna have to do some annoying stuff here. I'm gonna have to like let this do its thing for a little bit. Unless we need more stone burnt. This is the only way to get it right now. Because I don't have any type of grid power, so I can't get it. I can't get it any other way, but doing this. Let me see. Yeah, this is gonna take some time, but like, so we need 2. So I need 40 of these. Okay. So yeah, that's gonna take a little bit. I need to get like the upgrades and some other stuff for that too. But it's nice. I'm not actually holding right click on my mouse. All you got to do is just right click once and it does it automatically for you. We can just sit here and watch it do its thing, you know? Then periodically we can click off. So we just need about 8 more. Because I know that I have the triple compressed cobblestone. I've been making that stuff all day. But it was kind of a pain in the butt making those compacting drawers to get that triple compressed cobblestone. All right, we need 4 more. So basically the plan is to have the void ore miner, which we have, and then the resource miner kind of side by side, you know, like I said, black one and a white one. And then I'm going to let those run probably maybe for a couple days or something, or maybe just overnight and see how many resources we end up with. Then I'm going to try to upgrade both of those because they're really slow right now at level 1. So I'm going to need to get those things upgraded as soon as I possibly can. So there's 40 of those now. And oh, there's a stack of triple compressed cobblestone. And then we just need black quartz. So the resource and the ore miner, they're really both easy to make. There's 20 of those, and then the 24 structure blocks. Let me get rid of this daggone thing. Grafter. Tools. I don't need this stuff right now. Don't need that, and I don't need basalt, I don't think. Alright, so now we just need 2 laser cores and 1 laser lens. The laser lens is this thing. And then the core, I forget, is 4 of those, 2 iron, 2 redstone. Iron, redstone, and was that it? Yeah, and the clear glass. All right, 2 of those, and I think that's everything. Everything we're going to need, obviously. Okay. Now I'm going to have to make some more clear glass. That's the last little bit that I had there. All right, now I need you. Need my assembler. Well, actually, no, wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. I need the, getting ahead of myself. I need one more thing. I need this guy. Ooh. Instone, netherrack, and moss stone. Good thing I know where a jungle is. I can get vines. Okay, I forgot to do that part, actually. Okay, so instone, netherrack. And then 4 blocks of gold. Okay, we're gonna have to make another laser core and clear lens. But that's fine. Oh, crap. Okay. Dang it, that sucks. Clear glass, I gotta make more. Clear glass is enriched sand. Quartz and sand. Okay. Oh yeah, I had a copper fest in there too. I was making more copper. Okay. This. That makes another one of those. And then the laser, I need to make another... I gotta make another laser core too. Alright, what was this thing again? 2 iron, 2 redstone, and 4 of those. Yeah, we live in a slime chunk, so it's freaking annoying sometimes. I hate that. You know, after I get this miner, I'm going to start working on getting the inventory panel up and running too. But I've pretty much just been holding off on that because I'm just waiting for more resources pretty much. All right. There's what we need. Now I just need some mossy stuff. Mossy cobblestone or whatever. So we got a jungle over here, so we can go get some jungle vines and do that way. Well, get some of this, like just a bunch, I don't know. There you go. 13, 16. I think it was it stone in that? It was something. I think it might just be the cobblestone. Yeah. Make it all. All right, there we go. 16 mossy cobblestone. Let's see if I can remember this. Trying to see if I can remember what the recipe was. No, it wasn't that. It was that, and I can't remember what it was. Shoot. I tried. I can't remember what it was. I had it. I was right. I was missing the clear lens. That's what. That's what it was. But we got everything. Anyways, I have divided this room and this room. Like, I have random glowstone right now. I'm gonna straighten this up. We're gonna fix this up to where it's even. Because this room is a 13 by 13 this way, and this way I have no idea. I have no idea how long or like how wide it is, but I know the dimensions of from here to there, it's 13. So anyways, let's use some of this moss stone here so we can kind of, let's go like right about here. About right there. That is even with that one, right? Hold on. That's 4 high, isn't it? I don't even know. I can't tell. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. So up there. There we go. All right, we got that all figured out now. I gotta dig this all the way down to bedrock. Yeah, this kind of like goes in my... This is my old mine shaft, so this is where I first mined at. That's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, that's where we want to be. All right, there we go. All right, cool. Stupid, idiotic torches. Dang it. What is going on? How is it placing torches on that? Oh, okay, we got it. I'm like, what is it doing? It just keeps placing torches. Now I need some power to it. And I'm going to steal this. I'm going to steal this guy. And I want to make 2 more, I'll make 2 more storage crates. It's not a problem. All right, now we got mossy cobblestone up here now. That's cool. I need this and need some energy conduit. Actually, I need to redo this a little bit here. So I want it to be, you know, like ceiling. I want it to be on the ceiling. Okay, so okay, there we go. So yeah, there we go. Then that should do it. Let me get this one here. That. We run across the ceiling here. Gosh. And there we go. Oh, one more. What the freak? All right. Green slimy dirt. Okay. Interesting. So I guess we're probably going to get like, you know, like sand and cobblestone and all that crap, you know. All that stuff over here now, so. So we got our ore miner and then we got a resource miner. Pretty cheap to make, really, to be honest. They're not really that hard to make. Let's check our power. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be draining any power. We might. No, this isn't draining at all. It's not even pulling on the solar panel either, so we're good. I am just curious what all we're going to get, you know, besides like, you know, all the blocks. Also, what I need to do is set up a Jor system and some Jor controllers and stuff. And then we can pump all this stuff that's in the crates to the Jors if we need to. Which would be kind of cool. But I'll definitely do that with this one. But I don't know about this one. Just according to what all we're going to get out of this. Still got this running for the gold stuff. I may actually shut this down once I upgrade the void ore miner up to about a 2 or 3. Then I'll probably shut that down. But until then, I'm going to let that run because that's giving us gold and we're getting a lot. Well, that takes care of that. Take care of this stuff real quick. B stuff, and I don't know why I have this call. I can't remember exactly what I was doing. Oh, wait, is this finally done? Yeah, it's finally done. Oh my goodness. That took a long time, man. That took a long freaking time. Now we can get 64 times 2 blocks of steel. So that'll be pretty awesome. So I've got to redo the floor in here. I think I'll wait and do that on my own time. You guys don't need to watch me freaking redo a floor. I mean, that would just be kind of stupid, you know. So now I've got all the miners going here, so I need to kind of figure out where we're at, I guess. So we're in age 6. We're in age 6. And I have made the RF Tools machine frames. And we've done nutrient distillation. I'm not even going to do the RF Tools storage because I don't like it. I tested out some stuff and I don't flat out like it. I don't think it's as good as the inventory panel, really, in my opinion. The inventory panel is easier to use, too. So I'm interested in these power cells. So power cell, advanced power cell, simple power cell. What the hell is the difference? This block can store power, so 1 million RF. This block can store power, 4 million RF. How do we make one of these babies? Ooh, emeralds. Redstone, diamond, prismarine, emeralds, and machine frame. That's pretty easy. Because I know a lot of the other YouTubers and other people that have beat this pack, like Direwolf 20 and some others, have used these power cells. Not really too sure how to use them in the correct way. I guess you just put power into them and you can just go and power whatever you're trying to power, I guess. The machine frame is kind of annoying because of the electrical steel. So I'm going to have to make some more electrical steel, basically. That's just the iron, silicon, and the coal dust. So, technically, I need to go mine clay again, maybe. Maybe not. Because I have to make all this into the silicon. Let me see how much silicon we have. How much do we got? We got 34. That's not very much. You know what I need to do? I need to get these, I need to get some more overclockers and put 10 overclockers in all these machines. That way I don't have to keep switching it out, but it is what it is. But this stuff goes fast in the centrifuge. It's like so quick. You don't really get that much either. It's kind of sad. This thing can only do 7. So it uses 4 each time and you only get 1, which is kind of BS, but whatever. So that's why what I mean by fast, you know. And then we just throw it in here. And then it appears in the chest. I need to replace this chest with a crate. Try to clean that up a little bit. All this stuff is B stuff. Well, we've got plenty of energetic alloy for right now, but we might be using that again later. I don't know. Need a lot more silicon. And that is already done that quick. So I'm hoping that we start getting a bunch of clay in the resource miner, which we probably will. Actually go check this over and see if we're getting any clay. Oh yeah, we are. Well, look at this. Magma slimy grass. Grass blocks, blue hardened clay, purple slimy dirt, limestone, white hardened clay, purple slimy grass. Okay. So we're getting different types of hardened clay. That's cool. Oh, we get mica. That's a new one. Yeah, we're going to get like all kinds of different types of blocks in here. Finally getting cobblestone. See what all's in this one now. Yeah, this one's pretty slow. I think once we get a tier 2 or 3, it'll be, you know, it'll be a lot better. Just very slow getting resources right now with those tier 1s. But the good thing is I can just let this run and I won't run out of power or anything like that. So it can run all night. Probably what I'll do. I don't usually leave my PC on at night and let it run, but lately I have been. Just so that way we can get the resources during these live streams. So that way I don't have to, you know, get resources. We can just, you know, craft what we're trying to make. Anyways, so electrical steel was the coal powder, the iron, and the silicon. Probably just have enough to make a stack, I would say. But I don't necessarily want to use all the silicon. That'll make more electrical steel. Empowered payless is pretty freaking annoying. This is easy. I don't have any seed oil right now though, so it's kind of an issue. Because I've been waiting to get that cherry tree, and that's just an issue, I guess. Just a problem right now. Like I said, I've been running back and forth a lot just trying to check these trees, and we're just not getting what we need. We're not even getting any pollination now. Don't know why. Tell you what we can do. We can actually get some... I've already made some golden lassos. So we can actually run around and try to find some villagers with some lassos and see if we can find some of the guys that sell the trees and see if we can just get them that way. We could do that. Instead of waiting for, you know, these things to breed. Pretty annoying process either way. Obviously, this is the easier method, but that method would work too. We got lots of butterflies out here now, which is cool. Well, looks like that was a failure. Just trying to get some more cultivated princesses, but we didn't get one, unfortunately. You know, since we're in the mining dimension, I don't think there's any villages in the mining dimension or anything, so. Well, let's go over here. I want to go over here to see if there's anyone that sells trees in this village. I think there was. And then if there is, we can come back with the golden lasso and kind of snatch him up. I should have gotten my slime sling, but I just didn't get it. That's whatever. It's a lot faster with the slime sling when you're just flying around. I need to make a jetpack. I really need to get on that. Because we could have a jetpack. That would make life a lot easier too. I think we might make one. Because honestly, I'm pretty much overdue for that. I need to make a jetpack. I should have made a jetpack when I was fighting the Ender Dragon. We could have probably have beaten it without, you know, going creative. That still kind of ticks me off, but you know, we're just trying to continue on here and not get stuck on bosses. But we'll be able to fight the Chaos Dragon, so it's not really that big of a deal. The Chaos Dragon's probably harder than the Ender Dragon, obviously. So I'm looking forward to that, put it that way. I don't even remember why we needed this guy. Oh, this guy's... okay. He does sell some trees. And this guy sells different types of honeycombs and stuff. Sells apiaries too. Not too bad. So we may be able to just like get a bunch of these guys together and just buy some bees and stuff too with emeralds. Anyways, let's head back. And yeah, let's try to make a jetpack because I am getting tired, so I'm gonna head out soon. Because I didn't plan on streaming very long, just like an hour, so. See if we can make a jetpack. I don't even know. Let's see. So the vibrant jetpack. Ooh, 20 million RF. That would be beautiful. This looks like a pain in the butt a little bit. We got to make the electrical steel one, conductive iron one. So the conductive iron is a tier 1. Okay. So I haven't made any conductive iron yet, actually. Then we got to make, ooh. We got to make all these daggone things. My gosh. Oh, so you're kind of gated by Elytra, so you can't actually make a jetpack until you beat the Ender Dragon. What are you doing here? Get out of here. Gosh, man, there's no way I would be able to craft all these tonight. Because you gotta make this one, and this one, and this one. Oh my god. Jeez, that's a lot of work there. Well, let's try to craft this thing. I probably can. So 4 of those, 1 of those, 2 of those, Elytra. 1 of those electronic circuits. Yeah, because I don't have any rubber right now. Let me get some of this real quick. I haven't done any IC2 in a couple days. So, you know, kind of don't have stuff prepped and ready to go anymore, so. All right, there we go. I need let's see here. 1 iron plate. And some redstone here. I've done so much of this that I just pretty much remember these recipes by heart, which is kind of sad. All right, I just need my elytra now. Well, yeah, that'll just kind of be where we put our jetpack at, I suppose. All right, jetpack. Oh, we get to keep the elytra. Well, that's sweet. Isn't that cool? It wants us to make, yeah, so we need the electric jetpack. Glowstone, bat box, advanced circuit. Yikes, advanced circuits suck. So 4 of the casings again. I have a bat box actually, which is nice. We got one there. Metal form time. So there's those. There's the casings. I've also dug this out over here because I'm going to set up a room for all the nuclear reactors and stuff. So we're going to have a room for that probably. And then we'll just run the power over to here or something, or wherever we're going to run it. I don't know exactly. Because we're going to have like our nuclear stuff, and then we're going to have like our UU matter, and just we're going to have all kinds of stuff. What I might consider doing is I might just dig this out further. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All I need now is the advanced circuit. These things are a pain in the butt. But I think we have everything to do it, so, you know. Shouldn't be a, shouldn't be a big deal. Yes, I'll put that away. Wait, what am I doing? I need that. I need a basic one. Then just Restonia and Palos. I think I have that. Yeah, barely. I do. Okay. And then 2 glowstone, and that makes that. There we go with the electric jetpack. Let's play around with it. Let's play around with it. I want to get some power into this boy. 30k EU. Okay, that probably won't last very long. It also gets durability as well. This might be kind of funny because it's going to run out real quick, probably. Then the next one's the conductive iron one, which is capacitor conductive iron. This stuff doesn't look too terrible. Ooh, redstone alloy. Oh, yikes. That's more silicon. That's not cool, though. Let's try this here, man. Oh, my God. So bad. Get out here with the... Oh, my God. Not terrible. Like, it's not running out, like, so fast, but... like... Yeah, I don't think I can take fall damage because of my boots, right? Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking we take fall damage, but we actually don't. That's not bad. It's just like I don't think there's any hover mode with it though. I don't know. Let me see if there's... I don't think there's hover mode. I don't. I don't even see anything for jetpacks in the IC2. Yeah, there's nothing, I don't think. Toggle hover mode is L. Sound locator active. What does that do? Sound locator. Oh, it's like part of my armor, isn't it? Huh. Well, this isn't terrible. It actually doesn't run out as fast as I thought it would. There's just like... There's not really any get up and go with it, though. Like, dude. It's like so slow. I'm not gonna lie. That's fun, though. That's fun. Okay, that's enough. Anyways. There's that. So now I need this baby. By the way, let me repair that. I think we have to have it fully repaired anyway, so not a bad idea, really. It's not like, like I said, it's not terrible, but definitely probably not as good as one of these, for sure. So conductive iron that's just iron and redstone, so that's really easy to make. Let's make like 4 stacks of that crap, I guess. I don't know. That'd be all right. All right, that'll make conductive iron. How much clay? We got 4. We got some more new stuff here. Gray hardened clay. Purple hardened clay. Black hardened clay. So I wonder if we can use this hardened clay to make the dust, possibly. Let's test that theory out and see what happens. We can't. That won't even go in the macerator. Okay. Man, there is a lot of different slimy stuff, though. Like, my goodness. I can't believe there's this many different types of blocks that we're getting, though. That's crazy. We got mycelium, even. And we're getting soul sand, which is nice. We're getting sponges. Okay. And this one, we're just, getting the resources. It'll probably take it would take several days for this thing to fill up, really, to be honest. Because it's been running for probably 8 hours today already, so it'll take a long time. Anyways, I should probably get going so that way I can get up at 8 a.m. and stream again in the morning. So I'm going to work on getting the conductive iron stuff going. I'm going to let this run overnight. And then we'll start trying to work on this tomorrow. Not really that hard to make. Just the thrusters can probably be the pain in the butt, I would say. But other than that, not terrible. So the electrical steel one is just electrical steel, then thrusters and energy conduits. Ooh, 2 machine chassis. That's pretty expensive. So we need 4 of those. Wow. Let's kind of check this out real quick, though. So these energetic thrusters, double layers, enhanced, electrical steel thruster. Okay. Yeah, that's not terrible. So we would have to make several of those. And a vibrant. Ugh. Yeah, that's a little bit expensive because you got to make capacitors. Not bad, though. It's expensive, though. Plus, like I said, I don't have any seed oil, so I'm going to have to be getting seed oil prepped up tonight before I go to sleep, maybe. Oh, we can do that easy enough. I don't think canola counts as seed oil, does it? Let me test that theory. Oh, it does count as seed oil. Okay. Alright, so we gotta wait to make seed oil then. This is probably going to deplete itself because these things are... That's sort of a way that we can do it. I mean, obviously seeds are going to be better, but... it's not terrible. I mean... I would only get like 1, though. Like, that's not really good. Or no, maybe it's more than 1. It's just... Yeah, it's pretty bad. I don't really need the canola generators. I'm going to leave them here for now, but I don't really need them, honestly. I'm going to switch this up to wheat, actually. I'm going to let this run wheat, and then we can get seeds, and then we can make seed oil for right now, since we don't have the cherry trees. I know that you can get a lot of seed oil just from the cherry trees. So, more or less, these things are going to be shut down. But we don't need them. We got our big boy over here. giving us 4,000 RF per tick, so we're good. Yeah, we're starting to deplete a little bit of power, but since we do have a couple void ore miners going, you know, and resource miner. Yeah, we can get wheat pretty easily. Oh, yeah, that'll give us some more seed oil. What is up with all the slimes? My gosh, look at all the daggone slimes in here. I've never seen that many slimes spawn at once. My god. Ah. Why is there a million slimes? Jesus. My god. Stop with the daggone slimes. Jeez, look at that. Oh, this one ends. So does that mean I can use canola? Let me test that out. Oh, we can. I didn't even know that. Oh. That gives us 80. How much does seeds give us? Oh, wow. Yeah, let's run canola. That's actually better. Did not even know that. I actually want to run canola. Wow. Yeah, I need to set up an item filter for the stupid thing. Because really one of these cannot keep up. But it doesn't matter, man. Like, if we're getting seeds, that's good enough. So, I mean. Okay, these give 10, but the canola gives 80. Yeah, whatever. It don't matter. These are the only seeds I have, so I kind of gotta, you know, take it easy with them. I got more slime balls that I know what to do with just from killing slime spawning in my base. Alright, anyways, I'm out of here for the night. I will see y'all tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. if I wake up on time. If not, you know, I'll be on tomorrow at some point, either at least before noon. So I hope y'all have a good one. Thank y'all so much for watching me live stream Age of Engineering. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.